Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. It is cycle 12, day 25. What are we going to do in this episode? Well, we are going to complete phase 3. Now, everybody knows that phase 3 is always the best phase, because after phase 3, it kind of all goes to hell. The main characters leave, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., and the writing quality goes down. So I'd say enjoy this while you can. Right, a couple of interesting things to tell you about. First thing, over here. Right now, in the wet season, this overflows. I went into R&D. I wanted to understand exactly what the flow restrictions were in various parts of the map. And I found that if I remove this tile, we won't overflow anymore. And I won't have to manipulate the floodgates as much. So that's awesome. And I was thinking, wow, this is going to be great. And then I did the math on the water consumption. Okay, prepared to be scared, because I'm terrified, quite frankly. We currently have 36 beavers, and we're heading to like 40 plus. Let's work on 40 beavers for easy numbers. 40 beavers consume 100 water per day. Per day. Now, if you're trying to survive a 30-day drought, that means you need 3,000 water stored. To store 3,000 water, we're currently storing up to 900 with these 3 barrels. We need this many barrels. And the bad news does not end there. So for a minimum wet season of 6 days, we need to have 10 pumps to pump enough water to fill these barrels. So that is what we're going to focus on. I have paused the number cruncher for now. We can speed this up now. I've put in an extra lumberjack flag because we're going to need a lot of wood to get this done. I'm prioritizing getting these guys built, these 4 barracks and the 2 campfires. The reason for that is just to get a little bit of extra work speed out of our guys. I've put in a little beaver bridge and tidied this area up a little bit, so hopefully they'll get to that. And then there's some other things that we need to do, because just these barrels, they need 30 planks and 20 gears each, right? That's quite a lot. It's certainly a lot to ask one poor little beaver to produce. So we're going to try and get some more going on. Now, we're going to have the wet season starting soon, so I want to do this. Pause while I do this. I'm going to rip out that piece of the power network. It's a bit grandiose, Sky. You've got like 4 bits. That's all you've got. It's not exactly a network. Yeah, all right. There's no need to rub it in. We'll put in a 3-way there. We'll go round the corner. Flip. Then we'll unlock the upward power shaft. It's only 20 signs. I think we can afford that. Flip that round. There we go. And then we top it off with the top it off with the downward power shaft. So flip that round that way. And then that gets us power up at this level. We're then going to put in an industrial lumber mill so that we can produce more planks. We're going to put in another gear workshop so that we can produce more gears. Oh, that is a hell of a lot to get built. Prioritization is key. So I'll pretty much ignore it, obviously. Oh, they've done those stairs. Have they? They've done it. Oh, awesome. I can't wait for the wet season now to see if that actually works. And the drought has ended. And here comes the water. This is probably a little bit risky, but I want to get the beaver numbers up as quickly as possible. So I'm going to throw in, an extra breeding pod. That sounds dangerous, Guy. Yeah, I think it probably is. But it needs to be done. Now, let's keep an eye on the water levels. How are the water levels? Well, we're okay at the moment. We are okay over here. Is the water level still rising? And I'd say that that's pretty steady at the moment. That is really, really nice. Okay, cool. So 1 problem solved, only 4,392 to go. Well, we just hit well-being level 5. Woohoo! We have a 12.8 day drought. That is really good news. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're working on a 5th barrel. So let's see. Let's say 3 is enough for 10 days. So we've actually probably got enough to last us through a 12-day drought, which is fabulous. What I do need to... So I forgot Oh, this is a disaster, quite frankly. I forgot to close the gates because I was so focused on this. Oh, man. Well, it is what it is. I'm going to have to try and live through this. Well, I've got to say, this is going to be a pretty nerve-wracking 12 days. Do I actually have, are my calculations correct? Do we have enough water to survive 12 days? Now, our crops and trees will survive because we've got the deep water irrigating those. But, yeah, it's not a great situation. Well, as Picture Perfect likes to say, mistakes were made. So, the good news is that I can turn off all of these pumps. That frees up 6 beavers. So we currently have 8 haulers, which is excellent news. We've got all this stuff built. The only problem is because it's a drought, we don't have any power for them. Okay, I've got a couple of things we can do. The first thing is I want to build up a stock of metal because I want to swap this out for an engine and I want another engine over here. So let's get 1, 2, 3. Let's just get 4 put in there. Why not? We are going to bring levies out here and then we'll run them, I think, across there like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And then am I going to do that one as well? No, I'm probably not actually. Am I? No. Yeah, I am. I love that, doing that to you. All right, cool. So we'll do that. We'll do that. What I was thinking of doing was putting some levies in round here so I can have some more pumps. Cycle 13, day 18. We've got almost 4 days left on this drought. And I think this is going to get done. There's a very good chance this will get done before the wet season, which would be really, really nice. Oh, we have 18 metal blocks. In fact, we've got 23 metal blocks. How many do we need for an engine? Let's just see. We need 20 metal blocks. Yeah, that needs to happen. Boom, that's gone. Goodbye. We're getting an engine. We'll flip it round that way. Yep, in it goes. Right, that is a priority. You know what? I'm going to destroy this medium tank because it's in the way anyway, so I want to move it anyway. That would give us, 15 gears back. It won't quite get the engine built, but it'd be very close. So go on. That goes, and then I can sort my pumps because they've almost built this, which is but we've still got 0.2 of a day. Awesome. Okay, the drought has ended. We're going to put pumps in. 1, 2, 3. So if we do the levies like that, then put the pump in there. Is that going to work? Yeah, that works. Awesome. Okay, the water is here. Right, let's unpause. So that's 4, 5, 6. That's 7, 8, 9. That's 10 without even doing these. Awesome. These aren't going to work unless you get rid of this. Okay, right, well, we'll rip that out then. Why are you all using that bridge? Stop using that bridge. Use this bridge. It's a beaver bridge. That's what it's there for, you lemons. Oh, that's really good news. We've got a bad tide approaching. Excellent news. Right, all I need to do is make sure that I actually close these gates and these gates this time. But with it being a bad tide, I think I might remember. Now, are we filling these up is the question. And the answer is, yeah, we kind of are. I'm going to get another couple of guys pumping. Do we want this one pumping as well? What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 pumps. I think we can dispense with this one. This one's not going to be all that efficient anyway. So, yeah, goodbye. Okay, well, we have an engine. Woohoo! Let's see. We've got 8 haulers. So, you know what? Let's get those 2 turned on. Do I turn the smelter on is the question. And I think the answer is yes. Okay, we've got 0.4 of a day. How about you don't chance it, Sky, and you actually shut those gates a little bit early? Yes, I think you're right. I think that's a good plan. Boom. We are now safe and secure, which is a pretty good feeling. This is all good. Excellent. This is all good. All right. I like it. How are we doing on the waterfront? And the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've only got a 12-day bad tide, so that's great. Okay, next job. There's a very strong likelihood that there are going to be wet seasons where I forget to turn off these pumps. and they are going to destroy this water system. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop that from happening by putting in a series of dams across there like that. Awesome sauce. Okay, this is what I'm thinking for the dynamite reservoir. Well, bad water reservoir, but the bad water's for the dynamite. So what do I want? Levees. If I bring levees out down here like this, and let's see, we'd want to go probably to there, wouldn't we? Yeah. So we'll seal off that area there. So I bring that out like that and bring that across. So, I don't know, there? Yeah, there, that'll do. And then fill it up with levees. And once that gets done, we'll be able to pump a fair amount of water during long droughts. How are you going to pump it and where are you going to pump it and all that kind of stuff? Well, we've got the dynamite factory over here, so it would make sense to have it done over here, wouldn't it, really? So that's exactly what we're going to do. Deep bad water pump. Reinforced pump, capable of pumping out bad water. 250 science. We need, 5 metal, 10. Oh, that's no problem. We can do that. Yeah, do I want it there? Or do I want it a bit further and then have a tank sitting there? Oh, that would make some sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. That would make some sense. I can unlock the double platform. I'm going to do it. Yep. So we'll have a couple of double platforms there. And then single platforms, you lemon. Single platforms coming out like that. Go. Oh, no, slow down. Because, yeah, I need to put in some other form of food. Because we're down below 200 now. That is a little bit concerning. Right, one quick and easy food solution. Let's demolish that road. Don't need that. Let's run a path along there. Right, let's get... I think we'll get 2 of the farmhouses up and running. So we'll pause those 2. We'll make this one a very high priority. It's going to be a high priority workplace. This one will be a high priority workplace and just high. And that one can get done whenever it gets done. This is going to be... We're just going to do kohlrabi because I just want something quick and easy. And I don't know, like you can plant up the whole thing. Now, what that's going to mean is that we're going to have excess food so we can keep increasing our beavers, our beaver numbers, which is awesome. They're getting this done. How about we speed things up and let them get on with it? We are actually in a pretty darn good position now. Look at that. We've got these tanks and they're full of water. Literally anything except the most severe drought. And we're not even going to empty these barrels, which is fantastic. Because that means we can start increasing our population. We are up to 38 beavers and 7 kits. Wow. I'd like for them to be able to build from both sides. So if I run path over there, there are already some built-in stairs, which is kind of nice. And then we run this down, let's say to there. And then we put in, what? A few platforms across there. And then we can have a path running down there. And then they can do both ends at the same time. What I do need to do is put in... Is it worth a large? I don't think it's worth a large. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, stop being mean, Sky. Put in a blooming large one. Hello. That's what she said. All right. Go on. We'll do it. We'll do it. I'm going to put in a builder's hut. Okay. Priority construction, and it's going to be 1 down on priority as a workplace. Are they getting it done? Yeah, see, we've got logs here. We actually need more builders. The bad tide has ended. We're close. We're close to getting this done. Now, what I was going to do was put in a smelter and the engine. And I was thinking, yeah, I've got enough tiles there. Don't think I do, actually. Let's see. Metal. Smelter. So the smelter, flip. The smelter would go there. No, I don't. It's weird. I looked at that. I thought I've got 5 tiles. 1, 2, 3. But I haven't. I've only got 2 tiles, which means there isn't enough room to put in an engine. So I'm going to have to put it over here. So what I'm going to do is actually get rid of that. Yeah. And what am I going to do? I'm going to put in platforms. So we put platforms there, and then I can put the engine in. Hooray. And that's got to be flipped around that way, hasn't it? Yes. Okay, engine goes in. We're going to put the pump in. 250 science. Flip you around. Boom, in you go. Awesome. Okay, how we looking? Everything is good. Day 3. I wonder how much wet season. Oh, you lemon. I haven't done the gates. No. Okay. Drop these gates. Drop these gates. Boom. Cool. The water floods in. I need to get the pumps. Oh, man. God, I hope we don't get a bad wet season. Either a short wet season or a long whatever comes next. Because we're going to be in a bit of trouble. I mean, we've got 1,000 water. I mean, we'll probably survive. Let's get all of those set up. Now, what does that leave us with in terms of haulers? And the answer is none, which is not particularly good. And we've got to wait for the water to get up to a certain... Oh, here it comes, finally. So we can actually start pumping at the end of day 3. We are only going to get 3 more days of water. Ouch. But the good news is we've got a bad tide following it, which is excellent. That's great news for us. So we'll still have power coming through, which is great, even though we haven't built the number cruncher yet. And we will have a full reservoir in here. So, yeah, you got to look on the bright side. Right, we have got the bottom layer sealed. We're going to have some water at least. Bad water. If they can get this one done, then we are good. Look at this. We're up to 50 beavers. Da, 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 da. You have achieved 50 beavers. Well done. Have a candy. The bad tide. Oh, stop. Oh, God. Oh, I'd forgotten I've got to close the gates. Oh, man. I'm going to do it one time. You know I am. God. Close those and close that. Boom. Good heavens. Let's see. 12 days. That's 10. No, we've got plenty of water. So I think we probably pause these and then maybe like we get them started again like towards the end of this bad tide. Do I want to pause a breeding pod at this point? Let's see. Have we got any that are almost complete? Oh, that one literally just completed. Maybe I'll pause that one. Yeah, I'm going to pause that one for a while. Okay, cool. Right, this is now full. We've got a pump. We've got a pump. Is somebody in? Yes, we're pumping bad water. Right, this needs to get unpaused. Right, build this, guys. Oh, and they're on it. They are on it. We have bad water. Woohoo! Let's turn on the explosives factory. Right, get in there. You've got bad water. Where are you? Oh, here he comes. And we're making dynamite. So excited. Right, come on. Get it completed. And boom, our first dynamite. Now, the question is, where are we going to put dynamite? Okay, this is what I've come up with. So, storage. I'm going to get a large industrial pile, and I'm going to put it down there. Now, you may say to yourself, God, that's quite a lemon. You don't store dynamite in a large industrial pile. For heaven's sake, you put it in a warehouse. Yeah, I'm aware. That is just to get us up to this level. We are going to put in a large warehouse. Hell yeah. Now, it's probably going to be a while before we use this. That's 250 science. That leaves us with 150. That's okay. We can manage. What do I want? I want this set. It doesn't need to be set to accept, but it does need to be set to dynamite. There we go. So now we're going to have somewhere to put our dynamite. Good Lord, they've built that quick. Planks, logs, done. Look at him hammering away like crazy. You crazy fool. We're done. We've got somewhere to put our explosives. We've got dynamite in storage. All right. What am I going to blow up first? That's the question. I have selected my first victim. Right, what am I going to do? Landscaping. Dynamite. Now, have I got enough? No, I've only got 200. No. Okay, I've got to wait a little bit. In that case, how about we get the number cruncher going? Yeah, do it. All right, boom. And these are producing what? Wow, almost 1400 power. I tell you what, we could probably increase that if we put a dam across here. I've got to say, I'm kind of tempted. So, in you go. Now, what I'm going to have to do is, as this goes along, I'm going to have to see, like, what happens to the water level. Well, I have good news. It's working. We're diverting more of the flow through here. And these are now producing almost 2,000. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, we're down to... Is that the last? We're down to the last one. What are we up to? It's still just over half a tile. So I think it's going to be fine. The bad tide has ended. And there it is. Now, let's keep a close eye on this. I'm not really seeing any movement. Is it a little bit, maybe? But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Awesome. So what are we up to power-wise? 2,800 now. Beautiful. How close are we? 2. We need 2 gears. Here it is. And boom. And it immediately starts work. Look at this. Look at this churning out the science. 10. 20. This is... Look at it flying up. Wow. Okay, I think at this point, we don't need these guys anymore. So, yeah. Shut you down. Now, I'm seriously thinking that we put another number cruncher in. Because, I mean, we've certainly got the power. This should plug together beautifully like a perfectly executed game of Tetris. You've forgotten where it is, haven't you? You're stalling. Yeah, I have. It's, here it is. The number cruncher. My throat gets worse episode by episode. There we go. Right. Look at that. Look at that. You'd think somebody planned that. They didn't. Trust me. They really didn't. Dynamite, 600. Unlock it. Boom. And the first dynamite goes in. I can't wait to blow something up again. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And there it was, done. Hooray. You ready? Time for some boom, boom. Boom. Hooray. And there was much rejoicing. Okay, this is the problem. I get too excited and I get involved in something. Oh, pause. Close these. Sorry, open. Yes, open these gates and let the water in. Oh, man. And get these guys... You know what? Yeah, get these guys pumping straight away. And, yeah, do I get... Yeah. Well, there's no point getting these guys in there until the water actually fills up. Let's speed it up. Oh, that is... I hope we get, like, 5 days before the warning, because, man, we're going to need it. I mean, we can't even start pumping until we get, like, 2/3 of a tile in here. And it's filling up slowly. Oh, come on, water. You know you want it. Oh, you know what? I should open those as well, shouldn't I? Yeah, open those. That would help initially until, let's see, until it evens out. It's still flowing and now we should stop. Okay. Right, come on. Are we there yet? Yes, we are there yet. Right. I think we get everybody pumping if we possibly can. Oh, man. How much dynamite we got? 40. We've got 40 dynamite. Oh, okay. All right. Let's do... How do I want to do this? We are overflowing. The drought is approaching. God, I hope it's not a very long drought. I should open those gates now, shouldn't I? Yep. Because we can let some of that water out. But I don't want to let too much of it out, because I want to be absolutely chock full at the end of this wet season. We are pumping and we are starting to fill the barrels. So that's rather good news. Yeah, this drives me insane. What I'm going to do is, for now, I'm just going to put levees across here. Like that. We want, how many do we want? Like 4? Yeah. We will have 4 sluice gates. Oh, yeah. Sluice gates. Where are they? There they are. Have I got... Yes, I have. Look at this. We've already got like 1,000 science. 4 sluice gates. Those are going the wrong way, you lemon. All right, I'll turn them around then. Yeah, I'm just wondering, is there any reason to have more than 4 sluice gates? I mean, okay, I've got 4 now, but like, what? Like, no, I mean, have a couple more. If you think you might need a bit more, have a couple more. It's like, it's an extra 10 metal. I think we can afford that. Let's actually, why don't you double check? How much metal have you got right now? We've got, oh, why don't you look up here? You've got 46, for heaven's sake. So that's plenty to do this. Well, I almost missed the gates again because I was messing around with this. Oh, man. So we haven't got as much water as I would like. And it's a 22-day drought. That's not terrific. It's very much not terrific. Now, this is vulnerable. If we get rid of all the water in here, this is going to have a problem. So, I think we found a target for a bit of dynamite. So, what do I want? All of that set to highest priority. Because I want them to do this rather than going up here and doing this. Although, the sooner that gets done, the better, because this will never happen again. God. Why? Why? Why do I do it? I don't know. I mean, the good news is that we actually pumped a fairly good amount of water. The bad news is that we pumped too much of it and there's none left now because I was yakking. If we take it down to just a 4x4 maybe for minimum evaporation. Yeah, we'll do a 4x4. So what do I want? 4x4. And then I'll get this blown, right? And then we'll put in a fluid dump just to keep this irrigated through this season. Last bit of dynamite goes in. Right, blow that. Okay. And then what do I want? Water and a fluid dump. Have I got the science? Yes, I certainly have. We've got 1.2k. Yes. And which way do I put it? I just put it on this corner, I guess. Oh, look, it's all our kohlrabi is dying off, which is not great. Now, we still have this patch over here, which is irrigated, but here we go. And now we've got our kohlrabi being irrigated again. One thing I haven't done is set the sluice gates, so let's do that. We want them to close above contamination 5%. Yeah, close above contamination 5%. Yes, our first sluice gate is in. Hooray! Now, once they've done this, you know what? I'm going to set this, let's say, well, we got 10 days. You know, it's not a super desperate issue. But once they've done those, I've got another job for them. And that is, since we've started this process, we might as well get this dynamited out, mightn't we? So, let's do it. Dynamite, we want to dynamite this whole level. All right, cool. That's a good job for them. How much dynamite have we got? 69, snigger. Last one is in. It's all done. Woohoo! Which means we don't need these gates anymore. Are you going to rip them out, Sky? No, I'm too scared. I'm just gonna lower them and they can just sit there. Come on, Vinci, get in, top it up. Here he comes, and he's run out. Well done. Oh, there you go. Get back here. You've got water. Pump it in there. That's what she said. Oh, no, she didn't. No, she didn't say that at all. She was talking about something completely different. Okay, so the kohlrabi is going to survive. We've still got like 800 kohlrabi in stock, so food we're okay on. It's just the water. 190 to last us 1.4 days. That's actually about right. Okay, here it comes. The drought has ended. Cycle 17, day 1. Right, let's see if this works. The water comes down. It should come straight through, and it does. Hooray! And it comes straight into here. And then it's going to have to fill this up. Some of it's going to go and fill this up. Oh, come on. Well, what are we down to? We are down to 8 water. 8 water. Oh, good Lord. That can be removed, can't it? Yes, it can. And I need to remember to put the dynamite in, don't I? Yes, I do. So dynamite goes there. So we've got to fill this up. We've got to get up 2/3 of a tile before we get any water. Oh, and we have got 0 water. Right, let's get these guys ready. So, as soon as we get water, they can pump it. Okay, we have water. Why are you lot not pumping? Oh, because of the dynamite. Oh, man. Can it get any worse? You know what? I can blow all of this, can't I? Yeah. Okay. Blow all of that. At least they're pumping. Let's get these pumping. Okay, well, there is water now. Come and get your water as quick as you can. And of course we get a short wet season. Isn't that always the way? Okay, I want to prioritize getting those done. Well, the good news, guys, is that it's not going to happen again because now it's automated. And there was much rejoicing. Let's open those gates. See, I forget about that. If it wasn't for the flooding reminding me. Okay, it's really important that we store as much water as possible. I'm going to blow that dynamite. Cool. Going to close these gates now. So we've got half a day to get as much water in here as possible. Like, if it floods, fine. All the better. How are we doing? We've got like less than 3 barrels. Oh, you're kidding. A 30-day drought. Well, 28-day drought. Oh, man. That's pretty bad. Oh, man. Well, we're going to have to do what we can. Now, what I could do, I could actually remove this one of these dams, and we can take all of this water into here. And that's a fair amount of water. And if I do that, we probably can survive 30 days. Maybe. Maybe. I got to say, I'm not 100% confident of that. Here they come with the last dynamite. Right. Get out of there, beavers, because we're having some boom boom. Okay. Now, the question is, are we going to fill up or are we too low? We're too low. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're going to have to demolish that tile then. Okay, so it goes. All right. So now this stuff can flow into here. I think that probably the best thing to do is to replace that tile with a sluice gate that we can open and close whenever we want. Now, what we need to do, we're at, 23 days. So we would need a minimum of 2,300 water, and we want a bit of a comfort zone. So we want at least another 100. So if we get down to 22 days, we would want 2,300. And look at this, we're already at 2.1. So staggeringly, we might actually be fine, which is kind of incredible, and I think speaks to how well our little irrigation system and reservoir system is working. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. In fact, I think what we can do now is close this gate. What are we at? We're at 22 days and we've got 2.2k of water. So, yeah, we pump a little bit more. In fact, we've now got it, 2.3. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That is more than comfortable. So we can now pause all of these pumps. Boom, 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 boom. And around the corner. Boom, boom, boom. And we are golden again. Right, I want to get to the end of this cycle so that we can see that everything is still absolutely fine and it's not all broken. So our beavers need something to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here. Now, this is part of phase 4, so it's probably going to be rubbish. But we're going to do it anyway. So we want this up at this height. How do we get up there? Oh, that's easy. That's easy. We'll have stairs going up there, and we're done. Awesome sauce. All right. Connect that, and we're all good. Okay, beavers. You've got plenty of work to do. We've got 18 days to get through. We've got 2.6k of water, loads of food. What could possibly go wrong? There's a couple of things I'd like to do before we wrap things up. I mean, we've got what? This is producing over 2,500 power. I think it was about 2.8. So we can definitely run more number crunchers, and we want to take advantage of that power when we've got wet seasons and bad tides. So let's get that put in. What do I want? Science and another number cruncher going in. Yeah, boom. Oh, it just fit. Seriously, you would think somebody planned that. It wasn't me. Right, then I want a centrifuge. We want to start producing extract. 600 science. We've got 3.2k. We've got 2.6k left. Awesome. So all I need to do is put a path down there, and then we want somewhere to store the extract. Flip it around. That goes in there, and that is going to be set to extract. That is going to give us triple dynamite. I've paused the game because I just noticed that this is all dried up, and we're going to be losing these kohlrabi in like 1.6 days. So what I'm going to try and do is save as much of it as possible by bringing this water out a bit further. Okay. Well, yeah, you know what? That will keep us going. That's fine. What I was going to do when I spotted this was say, let's unpause this breeding pod, because we've got 43 beavers, and I think that we can start to expand our colony. We have a working centrifuge. Boom. We've got our first extract. Awesome. Okay, with that working, we can actually get the irrigation done on here by bringing this round the corner. So how are we going to do that? We're going to put levees along there. So double dynamite across the whole of there. As long as I don't put in one of these, yeah, then we can get all the single dynamite laid. Oh, okay. This is gonna work. So single dynamite in there, please. The drought has ended. We have water, finally. Now, I've freed up at least 10 workers. So let's get these pumps unpaused. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's 9. We're already on day 2 though. But we have got a bit of a reservoir, which is great. You might want to stop coming down there, guys, because I'm blowing it. Woohoo! Oh, and look at that. It floods in. Bit of an overflow, but it's all good. We can blow this as well. Oh, wow. That is a thing of beauty. And we're actually flooding. Right. Open those gates. And look, this is almost done. They've only got 5 tiles to do. Okay. That is pretty much perfect. We're just waiting on the last platform. Come on. You can do it. Yes. Right, we are fully connected again. And that is it. That's phase 3 complete. We are up to 1.6k of water. We're pumping away. We've got a reservoir. We've got the irrigation system. Almost completely done. There is a section over here that we've got to do. But other than that, we're good. We've got dynamite. We've got extract. We've got automated science. Everything is looking awesome. I told you phase 3 was always the best one. That was nail biting. It's going to be rubbish from now on. I mean, we've got one good Guardians movie to look forward to, but other than that, it's going to be really average. Maybe a guest appearance from Robert Downey Jr., but, you know, that's it. Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. God, I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, man, I mean, for me, it was nerve-wracking, but I hope that for you, it was entertaining. Wait till you see what I've got planned for phase 4. Picture.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. We will catch you for the next one. Leave me a comment. Peace out.